You ain't heard this stuff yet. The bottom of the notes.
Yeah, just going through the bottom of our notes section on our week off, just to give you little bonus bits, really. Stuff that's never going to make the radio bell.
Wet your whistle.
Yeah, just get your whistle a bit wet. Here's your...
Oh, Bell, not a strong whistler.
God.
Not a strong whistler.
I haven't had any water or food today, so I think that's why. Just a coffee. 2 coffees.
Excuses.
Give us your best whistle.
Hang on.
You're a real
I
weak
have to
whistler.
go in. I can't go out.
That's your biggest flaw right there.
I reckon you'd have a good country whistle, Ben. Yeah, that's
Is that in or
yeah.
out? Is that in or out?
That's out.
That's out?
I can go in.
Well,
That's what I do if I was trying to. If I was
Really
trying to
good.
get the dog's attention, like on the farm, I'd go.
That's
Wow.
a dad whistle. That's a
Or if I was
dad
trying to get the
whistle.
cow, if you get the cows to move up, you go. And they'd push up because it's like you're pushing them away, and to get the dog to come, you
that's
bring it in.
quite
Whistles.
good.
All the different farm whistles.
Yeah.
Do you have another one?
I miss whistle. I used to whistle a lot on the farm. I don't whistle anymore.
Do you have any
Isn't it
other
funny when you
whistles?
hear, I hope there's someone listening to this podcast right now in their car or something going,
Yeah.
like, because I feel like it's one of these things when you hear other people whistle, you want to prove to yourself that
Yeah.
you can whistle.
Yeah.
We used to, because, like, growing up, okay.
You're a good whistler, Liam.
Thanks.
Go on, Bell.
Yeah, growing up, our houses,
Nice.
like my mum and then her twin, our houses are really close by. And so you'd never, like, tell the other one when you were rocking up. So we'd just go to their house or they'd come to ours. But it was always the whistle. We'd open the door. You just walk through the side door. But it was always the...
You'd
and-
whistle to let them know you were there.
Always. It was always my mum would
Ah.
open the door and she'd go...
Cool.
And then her twin would whistle back and go, yep, sure. And it
Wow.
was like you're in the house. Yeah,
Wow.
I know.
That's
It was
wild.
normal to me.
I would be so rattled if someone walked into my house and, oh, it's my auntie.
Did
No,
you
legit, I was
ever
like, oh,
have
okay, yeah,
the kid in school? I feel like every school had one that was obsessed with cars and would like draw them and knew everything about
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
And would always do the turbo sound. Where go. Whoop.
Yeah.
One of those kids.
They're such a car
Yeah,
kids,
yeah,
and they might
car
even
kid.
they might even
Bogan
draw some wheels on
Yeah.
their freaking rubber and
Yeah.
like do little car
Yeah.
jumps with it.
Yeah. Yeah, all right, mate, we get it. Your dad likes cars,
Yeah,
so clearly
all right.
you're into cars as well.
And then they get their first paycheck and just blow
Yeah.
it all on some shitty
Yeah.
looking like. I've never been a car guy.
Nah, I had a lot of friends who were car guys in terms of like
yeah.
thought it was important to have a nice car to the point where they got like loans to get cars. And I'm
Oh,
like, that's
nah.
crazy. The way I was raised is you would never, especially for your first car, you'd never get a
Yeah.
loan for a car.
I remember that we had like the year 12 car park, but I always remember
Oh,
like
really?
pulling up in my freaking 98 Laser with like rust on it. Like,
Yeah.
you remember the car,
Yeah.
it was real bad. But then my mates, car loan thing had like Subaru Imprezas
Yeah.
and like the HSB Utes and stuff. And like,
Yeah.
it definitely
Yeah.
wasn't, hey, any of you chicks want to lift home?
Yeah.
Just wait till I get it in
Our car park
gear.
was a hell of a lot different.
I remember.
Oh yeah, let's hear about. Sorry, just quickly, can we hear about Bell's year 12 car park? I'd like to know the type of vehicles in the MLC girls car park.
No. Well, you couldn't. Let's say you couldn't tell the difference between a teacher's car and a student's
That's
car.
ridiculous.
Wow.
You could, yeah.
Matt Sincock, my good mate, he had a VE Commodore. It's like a standard
Oh,
Commodore,
yeah.
but it had
stockies.
the body kit.
Oh,
You know, cars with body kits?
What's that? Like
Yeah,
lowered,
tough.
like
It's
lowered
like
suspension.
it's like Need for Speed.
It's kinda
where
like the kit
You've got
that's
a
just like-
regular car and
Yeah.
it's wrapped with a body kit, so it's like super low.
The
It
low,
looks
yeah,
the low to the
little,
ground.
yeah.
like the
Yeah,
little
yeah.
bits on the bottom.
Yeah, it just makes
So
it
it
makes
was
the
also-
car, and it actually had neons,
I reckon at Bell's school.
body kit and neons. But
They would-
it was a $4,000 car.
Wow. They were, at Bell's school, there wouldn't be a Daewoo Lanos in sight.
Oh.
There'd be no Betty Boop seat covers.
There was
none of
no
that.
stockies. Like none of the cars
Nah.
had stockies on the back wheels.
Probably
talking about?
the back
Stockies-
wheels probably hadn't even seen a Macca's tray. Probably never done a burnout in their
Stockies
life.
is when because they do so many burnouts, they wouldn't bother putting good tires on the back wheels. They just put stock tires on because you'd be doing burnouts all the time.
Do you remember I did a burnout in my car with you in at that
Yeah.
time when the tyre went flat and I didn't have a spare
Yeah,
tyre?
a little broggy.
Yeah, a little brog.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I don't think we need to do a bottom of the notes. I think we did it.
Yeah, don't worry about
Yeah,
it.
don't
I was
worry
going to
about
hand
it,
my phone over to you, but I'm like,
Yeah.
that's feels
Yeah, it's
That's a good
5
one.
minutes
Yeah.
of that.
cool.